Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the latest episode of the Set List of Life with the current bandmates of Dolly for Sue. Tonight we have with us Aaron on guitar.
Hello, hello.
Christine on the drums.
Hi.
And I'm Leslie, your vocalist. We are without Kirsten.
We are.
We're without
sad.
Phil.
Yep.
Not even Cowbell Chris came. No one wanted to talk with us tonight. It was very sad.
Ouch.
It has been a while since we've had a third open seat.
I know. We haven't had that
Fourth
in
open seat.
It seems
yeah.
very
quite
empty.
some time. But our song for tonight is You Make My Dreams Come True by Hall & Oates. Why, you ask, set listeners?
Tell us why, Leslie.
That's the song we're working on now, which I find hilarious because we talked about deep cuts, and that's like a paper cut. But that's okay. No, it'll be fun. We'll do our own version. It'll be fun.
We do our own version of everything.
We do our own version of everything. So, You Make My Dreams Come True. And so on that sort of topic, today, while I was scrolling through my phone, let me find it again.
All right.
I came upon this
Oh, I have a story. That
article
I can share too.
about
Yes,
famous.
Leslie.
Sorry, about I gotta find it. I can't do two things at
Wait,
once.
a little bit. We need Kirsten's
beginning of
tidbits.
the
Kirsten,
show.
where are you with your tidbits? All right.
Did you see the AI that wrote about it?
Yes, I did. I like the fact that I wasn't mentioned at all in there.
Oh, the AI didn't mention you.
No, the AI did not mention me.
So, set listeners, Aaron ran our episode through AI, and it
yes.
summed it up for us, but
Quite nicely.
apparently it didn't pay any attention to Christine.
That's a story of
Well,
my life.
actually, it switched a couple names around, so I had
Yeah.
to fix the names around because it kept on saying "you" over and over again.
Because I talk a lot.
Then track
kind of
mostly
hog
is
the-
Leslie.
I hogged the microphone. Leslie did this. Leslie, yeah, well, that's because I talk the whole time.
we need you.
Yeah, but
You make our dreams come true.
yeah,
right.
and
He
it
made
got a
it.
couple facts wrong or just switched around. Yeah, you're right. But it was very, very entertaining nonetheless.
Yes.
And then Aaron also did a picture of us as a rock band, and it was sort of like ABBA as vampires.
Yeah, it was.
Well, it was kind of creepy.
Well, that was one of the best ones that came back. I did a good 20 some, and all of
Really?
them were like, "Ooh!"
So
Really?
you just told it
And
to
that was
make
the best?
You just told it to take our pictures and make it into a rock band, and it just kept making us into trolls.
Pretty well. See, I don't know the way I want to get into this, but
Yes, you do.
really short. I fed it into there's a program called Playground AI, and I fed it into that program based off of our picture, and then I ran it through different filters, basically.
Gotcha.
So it would do it in a realistic, it would do it in 80s punk, it would do
Gotcha.
it in, and I kept on getting some really interesting ones, but I'll do it again and I'll send them to you.
Okay.
They're not so nice.
They're not so nice.
All right. So I'll stick with the vampires.
But I see that's the interesting part because AI can't recognize what we see as beauty per
Right,
se.
right.
It just recognizes an image that relates, and that
Yes.
image may not be what we consider beautiful.
Yes, no, through the realistic, we were all guys. So, and I believe Kirsten looked like Taylor Hawkins.
Hey, I take that.
I was like, oh, wow, that's kind of interesting.
That's funny.
Yeah. So
That's awesome.
Yeah. Interesting. But anyway.
So anyway, this article was about famous men who dated teenagers and got away with it.
Oh, this is kind of creepy.
It's a little creepy.
Wow.
You make my dreams come true. No. So
This is going down.
Yeah, this is.
they're all
this is a
listen.
dark turn.
They're almost all. It's not. I mean, they're almost all musicians. By
Oh
the
yeah.
way.
Okay. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
Well, yeah, we all know Jerry Lee Lewis.
Yeah.
Okay, but so now Prince didn't date the woman who eventually became his wife, Mayte Garcia. But for some
looking at
reason,
me as
this is an interesting story, though. For some reason, her mother slipped him a tape of her belly dancing when she was like 16. And then he decided to meet her because she's beautiful. This woman,
I'm sure
she's
she
beautiful.
is.
He decided to meet her, and apparently they did not have a romantic relationship. But then he became her guardian when she was 17.
Wow,
And
that escalated quickly.
Yeah. And then they waited until she was 19 to get married. And then they both claim that they didn't really have a romantic relationship until then. But just that's kind of a weird story. So that one's actually not, if it's true that he waited at least till she was 19, that's not that gross, but you know.
But it is if he was her,
I guess.
if he was her guardian first.
Okay, this is the one though.
Okay, if it's getting worse, okay.
No, this is the one that surprised me.
Okay.
Rick Springfield,
That doesn't surprise me.
when he was 25,
Okay.
dated Linda Blair from The Exorcist fame
Okay.
when she was 15.
Yeah, it's gross.
25 and 15.
Yeah. And it was pretty well known. Like
Oh, God.
the 70s were different. These are all pretty much in the 70s.
Okay.
I mean, like, I think about this. Like, my youngest is 16. His girlfriend is 15.
Okay.
That's, like, with a 25-year-old?
Yeah. That's gross. Okay. This one is actually a current one. And I don't like this guy anyway. I think he's so do you know Dane Cook, the comedian?
Okay.
I don't think he's particularly funny, but he started dating his now fiance when she was 17 and he was 45.
Wow.
Yeah. That's gross.
Interesting.
Yeah. Apparently they met at a family game night.
And she was the babysitter?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't have all the details.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, different strokes for different folks. I mean, obviously they're happy. That's good. Good for them.
So this one,
Oh, there's more.
there's more. This one surprised me.
Leslie went down a rabbit hole.
I did.
Oh, she did. And
I
this
did. I went down
This
a
is
rabbit
a
hole.
rabbit hole that Christine does not touch. Just so we're all aware.
She's very like over
I'm
here.
very
She's
uncomfortable.
uneasy.
Christine is very
over here.
uncomfortable right
Yes.
now.
She's like, can we move on to the next subject?
We will.
I've got a story.
We will after I finish all of these.
Oh, no. Okay.
There's not that many more. There's not that many more.
Okay. All right.
But this one really surprised me.
Didn't Phil Collins like marry the nanny? Anyway, go ahead.
Oh, he may have. I don't know.
I don't know how old she was, but go ahead.
This one surprised me though. Brad Pitt dated.
Juliette Lewis.
He was in his 20s. She was 16.
Yeah.
Christina Applegate. He was in his 20s. She was 16 or 17.
I didn't know he dated her. Okay.
And then there was a third woman who I don't know.
I knew Juliette Lewis was young.
But like in his 20s, he basically dated all teenagers. So there was that.
Okay. Go, Brad.
Dr. Dre
Okay.
dated the singer Michelle. I don't remember her, but he was 10 years older. She was 17. So he was a decade
17
older.
I can maybe live with.
It's close. It's close.
Maybe. I said
Oh.
maybe. I am not all about it. Obviously, from the fact that I'm
Yeah. No.
sitting
I mean.
here very uncomfortable. But
So the frontman for the Knack, who wrote My Sharona,
how old was Sharona?
Sharona was 16 or 17. And
Young girl.
yeah,
Good
and he was like 9 or 10 years older than her.
Wow.
And then, but this one,
Oh, there's more. There's always
and I
more.
think this is the last one because some of these ones you're really not going to like, so I'm not even going to go
Oh,
there.
go ahead. I mean,
No,
we've
no, no, no.
already-
Quick
we've
fire round.
already-
Here we go.
I mean, 45 with 17. You've already hit the like gross one for me.
Well, and it's not so much as it's gross, but I just found this one interesting. So Cher actually dated Warren Beatty first before she met Sonny. And she was only 16 and Warren Beatty was in his mid-20s.
Okay.
I didn't realize Cher dated Warren Beatty.
Okay.
He probably didn't mention it because she was 16.
Right.
Could be.
And then by the time she was 17, she had moved in with Sonny. Although apparently, same thing.
Was he her guardian?
Apparently, that was not a romantic situation until she was legal, supposedly.
Okay. All right. All right. Tell me more. There's
No,
more.
no,
I know
the
there's
rest
more.
of them you're not going to like.
Go ahead.
What does
Just
that
go
mean?
ahead.
What does that
now
mean?
you have to
See,
tell
I mean,
us.
yeah. I mean, you
You
can't
can't
do
tell me
that.
I'm not going to like it. And
You
not
can't
tell
do
me.
that.
Go ahead.
Just quick, run through them.
All right. This one you're gonna, Christine.
Just
you're
do
gonna,
it.
You're
Just
gonna
do
be
it.
so
My
mad
eyes are
that
closed.
you
I don't
asked.
even know why
you're
my eyes are
dragging it
closed.
out.
Okay,
Come on.
so in the 70s, there was what they referred to her as the baby groupie. It was a girl named Sable Starr.
Okay.
She
That could not have been her given name.
no, I'm sure she was, but she was a professional groupie. But she started being a groupie when she was 12,
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that. Okay.
and she had a relationship with Iggy Pop. She had a relationship with David Bowie, and a relationship with, and I don't know this last guy, the guitarist for Spirit, Randy California. Never heard of him. Yeah, But basically, when she was
And where is she?
Well,
very young,
But she got around.
yeah, and then what was the last one? The last one was Miley Cyrus. When she was 15, she was dating a guy who was 20.
Well,
But that's not,
right. Like I think about my mother met my father when she was 17 and he was
Right.
21.
My mother's 4 or 5 years younger than my dad.
Yeah.
So like that,
Yeah.
it's just that she was actually
Yeah.
a little older when they met.
Goodness gracious.
I don't know why.
That's a
don't know how I
very
got
weird
Okay.
place to be,
So,
Leslie.
all right, I have a little lighter story.
She's changed this up. She's like, we're moving on.
I don't know how I got on
I'm
that
done.
track today, but then I was like you said, once you get started, you're like, no way.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. When you said you're not going to like this, I did have to hear that one out. And that one, I mean, as much as I don't like it, at least it wasn't somebody that I admired.
Right.
I mean,
No one you admire.
anyhow. Okay. So I think we may have brought this up a time or two, how the people in my family, we have no luck at like lottery and raffles and things like that.
Winning.
We never
Winning
win.
stuff.
We never win. Like ever. We didn't win any
ever.
any of the bingos when we went to bingo night at the school twice a year and
Okay.
played like multiple cards. We never win anything.
So this leads me to believe she won something.
No.
Oh,
No, we did not.
still have
We
not
again
won.
did not.
Wait. You won the prize when you bent yourself in the
Yeah,
airplane.
but that took skill.
Oh, that's right.
It did take skill. I had
Okay.
to have skill to win that. Bryn, we all entered for tickets to Taylor Swift. None of us won
nobody
that.
won.
Right.
Lottery, right? Okay. So my son sends a picture of a bike that he is now in possession of and wrote, "Neither Victoria, that's his girlfriend, nor I won the bike lottery, but some people didn't pick them up in time. There were a few extras, so we got to get a bike. There were 180 people who signed up for the 130 bikes. So the probability that at least one of us would get one is approximately 92%,
He did the math.
which further cements the fact that our family has incredibly bad luck, and now it's rubbed off on his girlfriend. We just can't win anything. Nothing. He entered a raffle and was the only one who entered and somehow didn't come home with something one time. Like, we just don't win.
See, I hate to break it to you, but Chris wins everything.
So did the woman behind me.
Chris wins everything. And it's actually for me,
He'd have 5 of those
I'm a little
bikes.
bitter.
Yeah.
Because like I'm the same way. I can put in for stuff. I never win anything.
No, I never win.
He not only win, like he puts in for whatever, and he'll not only win stuff, but like if he has to spend $300 fixing the plumbing, there will be a check that arrives in the mail for $300 from some insurance policy he sold when he was 23. And you're like, what the what, dude? It's
Yeah.
you would think I would bask in the glory of it, but it's a little
It's frustrating.
it's frustrating because I mean I don't win anything.
Yeah.
But he wins stuff all the time.
His dreams are coming true.
Those school raffles you're talking about, yes, his dreams do come true all the
Good
time.
job.
I'm trying.
But that school raffle you're talking about, first time we went, Leo wasn't even in school yet. He was a baby. We just walked up because we saw something happening. He wins a big ass basket. First time we go. I'm like, yeah, see, he wins
Yeah,
everything.
not us. Nope. The woman behind me in like, I don't know, a couple weeks time, they won the big bingo basket.
Right.
Then she won an iPad and then they won a motorcycle.
She sounds like a cheater.
No,
She's slipping.
actually-
She's slipping.
She's a lovely lady. She's a lovely lady. But we can't even win a stupid free T-shirt that we would never even want.
Oh, Chris gets free T-shirts all the time. All the time. We're always getting free T-shirts, free Yeti cups, free. He gets stuff all the time.
Even if I would call a radio station and be like the 100th caller, somehow it would be the week they weren't giving anything away. Not even a stupid cassette tape.
Do you remember that? Like having to call in to this radio station and win tickets.
You're
and
the
stuff?
100th caller for Z100.
And you would and I would be the one who would be like, "You're caller 99."
Yeah.
Oh, exactly. Or I'd be 101.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're not taking any calls anymore.
Yeah. No, I remember
You
doing
lose.
that. Calling the radio station.
Calling the radio station.
And
You're number 19.
know the answer, and I'd be there like
You're number
I know the
23. You're number. Oh, I missed 25.
And the best thing that ever happened was redial.
Oh yeah.
When phones got redialed, you were
Oh,
like,
yeah.
"Yes, I'm winning something." Never won anything.
No.
But I could redial pretty quickly.
Yeah.
I always get that busy tone.
Oh my gosh, so true. Anyway, so that's my funny story. So our dreams have not come true, except he did actually because he was because he was waiting for those people who did win, the winners, to not even accept their winnings.
Right.
He got to go home with a bicycle. So now he has a bicycle.
So he won, technically.
Sort of.
He persevered.
Sounds
How's
like
that?
surprise.
He
Yes.
persevered.
That's right.
Because we have grit and determination. We make things happen. We don't just wait for them to happen to us. We make them happen.
We may not win, but we have grit.
Right.
Gotcha.
That's our motto, family motto. I'm
I'll
gonna
get you a-
put that right above the hearth.
I was going to say, I'll get you a bumper sticker.
Yeah, forget my kid's an honor student. We may not
Win, but we have grit.
Grit.
Exactly.
Our grit will beat up your honor student any day of the week.
That's right.
Grit will out persevere your unpatient honor student.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Unpatient?
Impatient.
I got it. I'm
It
sleepy.
works.
It works.
We knew what you're talking about. Oh Lord, have mercy. So yeah, that's where we're at.
Very good.
Yeah.
Excellent stuff.
So I got tickets to Thomas Rhett. So I will not be
nice.
here in a few
Okay.
weeks. Bryn and I happen to be talking about people we would like to go see in concert, and she wants to see John Party. I don't know.
I don't know
He's
John
coming.
Party.
He's a country guy who's coming to Hershey Park.
Oh, okay.
But he's coming to Hershey Park like the weekend of Thanksgiving. I was like, no way am I driving.
No,
up
you don't
there
want to drive. And it'll be cold.
when everybody's driving.
It's
So I
outside.
was thinking that too. I was actually thinking that. So I was like, but I'd like to see Thomas Rhett. So she's looking up Thomas Rhett tour and she goes, he's coming to UVA in 2 weeks. So we got tickets.
That'll be cool.
Yeah, I mean,
All
we're
right.
like going to be sitting at the tippy top.
Yeah, whatever.
But
It's a
for
concert.
$40 total for the two of us
Yeah.
and a place to sleep, since I could sleep in her room with her, I was like, golden.
All right.
I'm going.
That'll
So,
be
yeah.
fun.
I think it will be. So she bought herself some white cowboy boots. Does Ava have white cowboy boots?
No, but apparently that is the
That's the thing
thing.
for
Because we
these-
were up for the football game this weekend and all the girls were wearing
Yes. Yeah.
white cowboy boots.
Yes, Bryn, and for Bryn,
The
who's
thing.
It's the thing.
a size
Apparently.
12, it's hard to find white cowboy boots in a size 12, but she found them.
Oh,
And
yeah, there
she
they
is in
are.
her white cowboy
they
boots.
all are wearing white. That's
wow.
the latest fad, I guess.
Yep, and she said they're very comfortable. I was like, okay, well, I will not be pulling up in white cowboy boots, but
You should, though.
I have red ones.
There you
And
go.
I'm going to wear my red
Wear
ones.
red ones.
I will wear my red ones. I love my red cowboy boots. I wear them every Valentine's Day. They make me very happy.
Okay.
You wear them on, but they are special.
Well, they have
then.
hearts on them.
Oh, very nice.
I love those cowboy boots.
I love those cowboy.
And they're actually fairly comfortable for cowboy boots because most cowboy boots are not comfortable.
I've never owned a pair of cowboy
Oh,
boots.
I have a couple of pairs. I have a pair that I bought in Texas. I have a pair that I bought in Tennessee.
Wow.
And I have that pair.
So you have,
I
like-
have 3 pairs of cowboy boots.
Authentic.
I have authentic cowboy boots. I sure do. Yep. Because I'm an authentic cowboy.
I was gonna say, riding and a whooping here.
I do like my country music. I do like my country music.
Okay.
So anyway.
Well, next Thursday is supposed to be Squeeze and the Psychedelic
Oh,
Furs.
yeah, you had said that. So
Yeah,
are
but,
you
but
gonna go?
then I'd have to miss band, so it's okay.
All right. I mean, I could,
No, it's okay.
I could sing.
I have actually seen not the. I've seen Squeeze and the Psychedelic Furs before.
And where did you say they were going to be?
They're at, I think they're at Wolf Trap.
Okay.
It's a small. Their audience has aged. They can do smaller venues, I believe.
Psychedelic Furs had one song that I liked, and I'm trying to think of what it was. But I do remember like getting the CD because I
Right.
liked the one song.
I always like Squeeze.
Yes. Squeeze is good.
But didn't we do one
We
of
did.
those? Yeah. Which one did we, what song was that?
The one about the toothbrush.
Yeah. Tempted by the fruit.
Tempted. Thank you.
Tempted.
Tempted. We did.
Have we used that song as a theme for our?
Ooh.
I thought
Maybe.
I don't know.
We-
I feel
I-
like we've done them all.
Yeah, we maybe
right.
have 2 left, and
This
one is Little Willie.
Episode 60.
Oh, is it episode 60?
Oh, Little Willie. Well, we could talk about my dating history.
Wow. That went somewhere fast.
That was a double entendre.
started with what she started with, so you know.
That's awesome.
All right. All right.
A double entendre. Yeah, that's pretty
Little
much the only
Willie.
one I think we haven't used is Little Willie. And next time we'll definitely use that because now everyone's intrigued.
Well, Little
Tune in
Willie.
next
It's not very
time.
intriguing.
As Christine discusses
Her
Little
date.
Willie.
Great.
Oh,
So we're on episode 60.
We are.
oh
Wow.
my gosh. That's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy.
How many years have we been doing this? A year and a half?
Year and a
2
half.
years?
Year and a half.
When did we start? I feel like we started in November. Though.
We did.
So we're almost at 2 years.
Yeah, we're almost at 2 years.
We're going to have a party.
We're going to have a party.
We are.
Like we don't always have cupcakes and whatnot.
Right, this
Well,
is
we don't
true.
always. Sometimes we have pum fu.
Sometimes.
and kombucha.
Salmon jerky.
And salmon jerky. I didn't think the salmon jerky was as bad as the rest of you thought. The pum fu, I will be very happy if I never have to eat again.
There's no tempted.
All right.
Oh, we haven't used Tempted.
Tempted
All
and
right.
Little Willie go together very
Put that
well.
on the list to be
I
used.
see no tempted. And our first episode was November 12th of 2021.
Wow.
Look at us.
Yeah.
Who'd have thought?
I would like to listen to that first episode just to kind of.
I think it was amazing.
I think we were very serious. Like
Probably.
Like we were trying to be
Right.
like very we have topics that we must discuss and we're going to make you all feel very good about yourselves. And now we're like,
I think there was a
oh,
little
there's
bit of
people
that.
listening?
A motivational podcast.
Okay, I do have a question.
Yeah.
Are we staying Dolly for Sue or are you going back to cheaper than therapy?
See, we've kind of
Have we
discussed that.
discussed this? Okay.
We were
Without
looking
me?
for a
New
new
name. Because this is a
totally
new group.
iteration. Yeah, this is
Basically.
totally new.
All right.
Because you and Phil have never played together.
We never have.
So we were thinking we need
Well,
to come
Christine
up
and
with
Phil
a new
makes
name.
chill.
Chill.
Wow, it's been a day today, man.
It has been a
been
day
a
today. It's been
day.
a long
It
has
day.
been a long-
But today has been a day that I'm very thankful for. It's been a rough day for me, but I'm very thankful because this morning I got to run with my friend Elizabeth. And then later on today, I got to walk with my friends Kelly, Meg, and Kristen. And then my friend Dan, who moved to Detroit, was texting me, and I got to catch up with him. And I heard from my friend Sarah, who I used to work with, and I haven't heard from her in a while. And we're going to go to lunch tomorrow. And now I get to end it with you guys.
Wow.
So
That's a full day.
That is a full day.
So as much as it was not an easy day, it was filled with these little blessings
Very nice.
that make me very happy.
That's good.
Yes.
It's good. It's important to focus on the little things.
Well, like every time I think my life is not where I want it to be, then I realize like I have a lot of friends who make me very happy.
Oh, that's nice.
So yeah.
I sat on the couch with my sick child and played Boomerang Foo. That was about the extent of my
What is
interaction
Boomerang
today.
Foo?
You ever play Boomerang Foo
No.
With a sick child?
with a sick child? Well, it doesn't matter.
I haven't played
whether they're
Boomerang
sick or
Foo
not.
with-
Boomerang Foo is hard. Okay, it's a video game.
Oh.
No, so
For-
you get to be your little like cute little anime foods. You get to pick what food. You can be like an avocado. You can be a cup of coffee. Today was sushi,
Okay.
but you could be. You get.
Are we playing this on what? A Nintendo?
We're on the Switch.
Switch. Nintendo Switch. Okay.
But you plug it into you got to plug it into the big TV.
Okay,
Right.
okay.
You're not playing. I don't play on the little screen.
No, I know my kids will be in front of the big TV with the little thing in front of them. I'm like,
No, we plug it in the big TV. So anyway, you get to pick your own your anime foods, and you're armed with boomerangs,
Okay.
and you're trying to slice the other food in half. But it's very difficult. Like it's hard to explain. The controls aren't on purpose. They're not very responsive. So you're sort of like walking around
Okay.
like you're not in complete control of your facilities, right?
Okay.
And then you're also throwing boomerangs, which sometimes can turn into fire or, explode or turn to ice or they do different things. But we were...
Sounds like you had a great afternoon.
It was awesome. I actually love playing Boomerang Poo. I mean, we were in tears laughing at how funny it is because, like, you just have you feel like you have absolutely no control. It's like you're playing with your thumbs taped down.
Right. Right.
But it is a fun game if you ever want to play. And it's an all ages game. Even though you're slicing someone in half, it's food. So
you don't
food
feel so
normally
bad.
gets sliced in half.
Yeah.
So it's not gruesome.
Okay.
But if you ever want to play a game with your kids, it's Boomerang Foo on the Switch.
My gaming with my kids is completely different.
What do you play?
Well,
Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, I mean,
little GTA with your
did you
kids.
get the
so
Harry Potter one?
no, I want to.
I knew you wanted
I was
to.
really trying. I'm trying to get
Wait,
Kirsten to.
which Harry Potter? Because we have a Harry Potter game.
No,
This is the new one.
Yeah, it just came
And it's
out.
totally
Hogwarts.
cool.
Yeah, it's Hogwarts. And
Okay,
it
we
takes
have an
place
old one.
like 100 and some years before
Harry Potter, and you're a student.
And you're a student. You learn spells, and you go through the entire castle, and it's the entire castle, and you're like, wow, this is expansive. This is.
Were
really
you
good.
into Harry Potter? Did you read all the books?
No.
Oh, okay. I didn't think
I
so.
liked the movies. I really enjoyed the movies, but I did not read.
Okay, I have them all if you want them.
That's okay.
They made movies out of them. We've seen them. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, my kids, Camden, my 6-year-old, last night was playing God of War, which is,
That's nice.
it's, pretty, So, but
I'm telling you, if you sat down with them and played Boomerang Foo, you'd all be peeing your pants. It's funny.
We play Mario Kart.
Yeah, Mario
And
Kart
the kids
we've done.
play Super Smash Brothers, but that's too much.
Yeah, JJ plays that one too. I can't play that one.
Yeah. Mario Kart's the one that I can play.
Leo plays all the sports games, which
Yes,
I am
we do
terrible
that too.
at. I
do
can't
that.
do any
yeah,
of those.
That's Bryn and her boyfriend play those a lot, and we do play those.
And Ava will play like the Mario Karts and things like that. My favorites are Kirby. I love Kirby games.
okay.
And Pikmin. No. And I'm going to date myself.
Pac-Man.
No.
Donkey Kong.
Skylanders.
Oh, okay, yeah. Eliza used to be into that.
Oh,
we have
I love
all
me
of the
some
like little
Skylanders.
figures,
all the
and
little
thing,
figures.
yeah.
Do you know what Skylanders is?
No.
So Skylanders was this brilliant game where not only is it a video game, but you get these figurines of each of the characters. And in order to be that character, you put the figurine on the portal, and then that character pops up on the screen. So you can switch characters mid-game. You can switch characters at any time, and they came up with hundreds.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, because we have a
Buy
backpack
more.
full of
Buy
them.
more.
Right, exactly.
Buy more.
So not only are you buying new games,
You're buying new figurines.
you're buying new figurines, different kinds of figurines, figurines that snap in
Cha-ching,
half, little
cha-ching,
tiny
cha-ching.
figures.
I want this one. I want that one. I want
Oh,
this one.
that was the
absolutely.
most brilliant of, and it was
Great marketing.
it was marketed to little kids. But I loved to play Skylanders. I love Skylanders.
Okay, well there you go. You know, Eliza just re-upped her Animal Jam and Webkins accounts.
Oh, Webkins? They still have Webkins?
Apparently, you can still get back on them. She was all like, "What was my password? What was my password?" And then check your email because something just got sent to your email. Because back then she didn't have an email, so I
Right.
went to my email.
Right.
That's
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
Was she I mean, she loved Animal Jam, but like Webkins.
all the kids love the
I
Webkins.
think she had 100 of those stuffed animals because we used to play hide and seek with the stuffed animals.
Yeah.
And then oh my God.
Well, that was the precursor to the Skylanders because the Webkins, you had to buy the stuffed animal first.
Right, because then you got the little
And then you got the code.
My God.
And then you could put the stuffed animal into the computer, and then you could build them a house and get them clothes and buy them treats. And so you took care of
Okay, like a pet.
like a pet.
Yes, and then you could play video games.
And you could,
go to school and
Okay.
have a job.
yeah. It was a sim program for little kids
And their moms.
and their moms.
Who might have had a Webkin. I only had one though. It was a dog. I don't remember his name. Sneakers. His name was Sneakers. He was cute.
Okay, this is sick. I did not have a webkin, but I will admit to going into my children's webkins and making sure they were fed.
Yeah, well, see. And you played a game or two while you were doing that.
Just making sure everybody was okay. With all the webkins, you don't want the webkins to die.
Yeah, see, I don't think my kids would have let me go into their account, so that's why I had Sneakers. Sneakers was adorable. Sneakers might have had a house with little rooms.
We're just saying hypothetically.
Might have.
Sneakers may have.
Hey, there are worse things I could do.
I love how when Kirsten's here, you guys get really deep and philosophical. And when I'm here, we talk about webkins.
Well, that's not true. We were talking about skeezy like older men.
Yeah, but that's not deep. That's just skeezy.
It could have gone a whole other direction, but whew.
Oh, goodness gracious.
It's okay to laugh too.
It's good to laugh.
We need those moments.
Oh, my goodness.
And that's not totally true. I mean, you're the one who brought up the whole Mandela effect and some of those other deeper
topics.
deep moments.
That nobody knows about. No.
Oh my goodness.
Very good.
Okay, let's see. What else? Anything new?
It's been a week.
Exciting?
It's been a week.
It has been a week.
Nothing exciting. Just, keeping on. But it's nice that you talked about connecting with friends. I've been doing some of the same lately, and it is nice to know, just reconnect with the people around you. We always tend to forget to do that.
Yeah, and you need them more than you realize.
Absolutely.
Okay, there's our deep thought.
We got deep
There
for a
you
second.
go,
All right,
Lisa.
let's get back to shallow.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Hold on. You said something that made me think of something. I was thinking. Let's see.
She's thinking.
I was because something hit something.
I was talking about.
I don't know.
You have to listen to the podcast.
Yeah, that's what I have
and then
to
I'll
do.
go back. Well, yeah, but I
Work for her.
We all know that I don't listen to the podcast.
No, yes, we know
Do you
that.
know the other night, and this is not really the podcast, but it was band. I guess it must have been a few days after band. I woke up from a dream, and in my dream, I had written a song, and it was a great song. And if I had thought about it, I should have written it down because then, the other day, I was like, oh my God, I had that dream with that song, and I can't remember the song. So I do write music in my sleep.
That's nice.
So the next time that happens.
Was it? Are we writing music? Are you talking like lyrics? Or are you talking the
It
actual
was like
music?
lyrics, like a music, and the whole thing. It was like
She wrote an entire
thing. And I was
song.
like, "Oh my gosh, this is a great song!" Like in my dream, I realized it was a great song.
What was it? A dream or was it a premonition?
I don't know.
Perhaps
That would
you
be-
were
Is that
going to write
make
a
my
great song.
dreams come true.
That's right. Damn, that was good.
Yeah.
No, I let her into that.
You did.
We got the check mark on that one.
That was good.
Thank you,
That was an
Leslie.
assist
Very
and
good,
a goal.
Leslie. Very good. Very
You
good.
got the layup. Yay!
Score.
Oh, we try. We really try. Oh my goodness. I do need to start listening to the podcast, but then
No,
I have
you
to
don't.
go
You're
back
not going
60
to.
episodes.
No. Phil has done a better job at listening to the podcast than you have, and you're not going to start now. It's all right. It's okay. You haven't missed
Anybody
much.
who's listened to one of our podcasts has probably done a better job than I have. Not that our podcast isn't listenable. I don't listen to any podcasts, so it's not just us.
Yeah, when I was talking to Andrew about the podcast, he said, "Oh, so what did you guys talk about?" And I go, "Well, a lot of nothing, like we usually do." And he's like, "Yeah, but I get it."
But what'd you talk about?
Who's Andrew?
Andrew was my friend from, they live in Harrisburg, that I went to Guns N' Roses with, who's the set listener.
Right. Okay, gotcha.
Yes. So I saw them, Andrew and Jamie, again this weekend because we went up to go see Penn State play a little football. And so we were chit-chatting about the podcast just a bit.
Just a little football?
Little bit of
Like
football they play.
No, just a little football?
Who did they
Tiny.
play?
Tiny football.
Like a little.
Like little.
Deflategate. They deflated the football.
Just tiny little.
It's like an inch big,
Little Willie.
little tiny football.
Right. like Easter egg, football, chocolate sized.
Anyway.
What was your question, Christine?
I just don't even know.
You don't even know.
I have no words.
You had a question.
Because our set listeners can't even see what you people are doing
It's
with
true.
your little
We do a lot of
finger.
like hand gestures.
Yes, that was a hand gesture.
Aaron and I were both making little tiny, like
They were little
the
football
ones you
eggs.
get at Easter, the little chocolate eggs, the foil
You're
eggs.
talking about, yes, I know
Little
exactly
football.
what you're talking about.
Then they're not
But I don't
that
think
big
they're-
as I'm
Are
showing
they
little
my
footballs
fingers.
or are
Just a
they
little.
Easter eggs?
Well, they're Easter eggs, but
Yes.
in my family we always call them footballs
Okay, well,
because they're more football-y shaped.
they are football-y shaped.
They are
right?
football.
They are football-y shaped. Football-y. Wow. Football-y shaped. That is a tough one. It's not even really a tough one, but I'm just struggling to get the words out today.
That's all right. That's all right.
You did have a question though.
I did. Oh, who did they play?
Oh, West Virginia.
Oh, who won?
Take a guess.
West Virginia.
No.
Oh, okay. Penn State. I don't know. I know football. No, not at all. What I did know was that for some crazy reason, JMU played Bucknell, and
Wow.
Bucknell actually scored 3 points,
Ooh.
which is pretty surprising.
Okay.
But why?
I don't know.
That was JMU's season opener. Like,
Oh, yeah.
really? Yeah,
That's
but,
why. Well, see, it's for
but
the same reason why
why?
Penn State played West Virginia for their season opener.
Yeah, but at least West Virginia's like a big school.
True.
I mean,
But they're not like a football powerhouse.
Yeah.
Right.
Well.
Top 10.
Right.
Ohio.
well, hey, look, Duke beat. Who's McCall there?
And she says she knows nothing about football.
Well, look.
I just know Duke won, and I don't remember who they beat. But they won, and they weren't supposed to win, and I know this.
I saw something that said,
Oh, who did they beat? Who did they beat?
I have no idea.
Was it North Carolina?
Somebody.
It might have been North Carolina.
No idea.
No, Clemson. It was Clemson. They beat Clemson.
Oh, okay.
It was
Okay.
Clemson. It was definitely Clemson.
great.
Yes. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is about the extent of it.
I'm sitting here with the two least likely people to ever talk about football.
And we're talking.
And we're talking football.
Facts. That's facts.
This
Are we
is-
really talking football? Just,
You guys, you're making my dreams come true.
We're trying. For you, Leslie, we are trying. That is a laugh track and a half.
It's so long, the laugh
yeah,
track.
it is laugh track. It's a long
It's
one.
still going.
They thought it was funny.
They thought it was
They sound
hilarious.
like us.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious.
So yeah, I don't know anything else.
No, we don't have a lot of topics. We don't have, we always
We need the cards with the questions.
I thought about playing a game tonight. I did think about
we
playing
do
a game
need that
tonight.
again.
and
Our
then-
games are fun.
But it's more fun when we're all here to play the game.
This is true because we need Kirsten and her tidbits.
So maybe next time we'll play a game. We should plan on playing a game next time.
We could plshe game next time. It's been a while since
It's
we've
been a
played
while
a game.
since we played a game.
Okay, we're going to play a game. And you know what? Christine's not going to win. Because she did. Actually, that's not true because I did win.
You
I
did
was going to
win.
say,
Because again, skill. I have skill. I just don't have luck.
Gotcha. So when it
difference.
comes, gotcha. There's a
So like the
difference.
slots, that's not going to work for me. But like if I played blackjack, maybe I would win. Maybe.
Maybe.
But I'm not a gambler, so it's not going to happen.
got to know when to hold them.
No one to fold them.
Okay, kids. It
We should do that
it
song.
really isn't that bad. We
No,
don't
it's-
have to start
We
quoting
need
Kenny
to know when to
Rogers.
run, and it might be time.
Mine.
You can always quote Kenny Rogers. He's the bomb. He's great. I love me some Kenny Rogers.
Did you like Kenny Rogers roasters?
I've never been to Kenny Rogers.
I've never been to a Kenny Rogers
Do they
roasters
even still
either.
exist?
No, I don't believe they do.
Yeah, well, there you go. Nobody else has been to.
If
So
anybody's
listeners,
been
if you've
to-
been there, please call in now. 555-1212. We're here to take your call.
No, you're not.
I really wish that we could, though.
No, but they could email us. That would be all right.
Okay,
She's back at the radio station.
Life
Gmail.com.
at gmail.com.
That's right.
There
Yes,
you go.
set list of life
Yeah.
at
I should have
gmail.com.
been a radio DJ, except I have nothing to say, so I wouldn't have been a very good one. But I could have been like the intern.
She says as she talks into the microphone.
Well, you know what? I don't even have a job, so if any radio station out there needs an intern, call
Email
me.
the set list
We
of
need,
life.
we need an intern.
I know,
Oh,
but we
it's
need
true.
an intern for something else, for something
true.
different.
This is
Okay, so if any of you people out there have a son or daughter that wants to get some marketing experience,
That's right.
Right. And some podcast development
Sure.
type
Just
experience. If
marketing,
they're interested.
any kind of marketing.
And spend their time with some very fun older people.
Except we're not
We're not
skeezy.
dating you.
We're not going to date them.
right.
There's no dating.
Send us your 15-year-olds.
You know what's interesting?
I just can't. Oh my God, please don't.
No. This is interesting.
I don't
So
think they're going to.
I not only like to be on a podcast,
Okay, yes.
but I like to listen to podcasts.
As do
And
I.
I'm all over the place as to what I like to listen to. But there's one podcast called Myths and Legends where this guy, I guess he was an English major in college, and he was very interested in how the myths and legends got translated over the centuries. So he reads them and he kind of puts a funny kind of modern twist on them. And so I like to listen to him when I'm on long trips because, makes time go really quickly. So when we were coming home from Pennsylvania,
Yeah.
I was listening to it. JJ was riding with me. And at first he was like, what is this? Blah, blah, blah. But then he started getting into it, right? But we noticed after several episodes that anytime in fairy tales, anytime like a knight or a prince or anybody does something good, the king gives them their daughter. Like that's like that's just the thing you did. Like, oh great, thanks. Here's my daughter.
Here's my daughter.
You get to marry my daughter, and you get a daughter, and you get a daughter.
Exactly. It was like the currency of the time. So JJ pointed that out. He was like, why is everybody giving up their daughters? And I'm like, I'm not quite sure, but there was something to it because it seemed to happen
a lot of people.
a lot.
Well, I'm
Gave
sure
away
if you
their
married
daughter.
the king's daughter, then you became royalty, right?
I mean, that's really what it comes from is that if you have a daughter, it's your chance. It's your ticket.
Chance, right.
That is your ticket into some kind of more than what your family has.
Right.
So that's why they would always give away their daughter.
And they wanted to make sure that their daughter married somebody worthy.
Well, not always.
Yeah,
if you
no,
listen to
not-
some of them, they were sort of like,
Not even so much
Well, I'd
worthy.
have to listen to podcasts
Yeah.
to listen
It's
to
mostly
those.
about money and wealth and
Okay.
yeah, because like in the real Aladdin, he promised his daughter to like 4 different guys. Yeah, he'd forget that he promised it to that guy. And then this other guy came with something cooler, a bigger plate of gold with jewels on it. And he'd be like, oh, yeah, you could have my daughter. So, yeah.
And all she wanted was that thief, Aladdin.
Yeah, apparently. So,
Big biceps
big-
and the good hair.
I didn't realize you paid that much attention
Yeah, I
to
didn't.
Aladdin.
I actually didn't. I don't even know if he has big biceps, but I do know that is the play that my kids did in 8th grade. When
Very
Jack
nice.
was in 8th grade and Bryn was in 6th grade. Jack played Razul,
okay.
the guard.
Oh, I was going to say, it was Rasul.
He was like the main guard, and Bryn was one of the extra guards.
Oh, nice.
Bryn played a police officer in, I think, all 3 of the plays that she was in.
So she gives
in
off a
middle
vibe.
school. She sure does. And shortly before that, she was the Beast in Beauty and the Beast. So I think my daughter gives off a big man vibe. Must be the 5'10", size 12 feet. Poor child. Oh, God
man,
bless
are
her.
you kidding
She
me?
was Glinda the Good Witch, though, one year. She was Glinda the Good Witch in 5th grade.
I wish I was 5'10".
Yeah.
I do.
She's cool. She's cool.
I always wished I
She's
was
got
tall.
a great. She's a great kid.
I think most people want to be tall.
I never wanted to be tall. I was very happy with my height,
that's
actually.
because you are tall.
No, I'm not. I'm 5'7", if that. I'm 5'6"3/4. But I was very happy with that.
But I was very happy with that.
The
That's
height
a
I wanted
very
to
good
be,
height.
and I ended at that height. So there we go. I'm good. I'm okay with my height. No, there's other things I would change, but my height's good.
Okay.
Stick with that. We'll stay there. I like my feet. I like my height. Hair's usually good, except not in weather like this. Yeah, we're good. I'm happy.
Yeah, when we went to the when we were at Penn State, we went to the women's volleyball game on Friday night, and we walked in, and there's all these guys that were like 6'5", 6'6", walking in the hallway, and I said, "Oh, that must be the men's volleyball team." And JJ goes, "How do you know?" And I was like, "Well, do you see they're like twice the size of a Bartnick?"
Twice the size of a Bartnick.
And he's like, "Oh yeah, I get it now." But yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well, Joey's big thing because he's 6'3", is like the kid plays no sports. no sports at all. And he's really tired of people asking him what sport he plays.
Yeah,
So he said he's going to make a card that says, yes, I am this tall. No, I don't play basketball, but thanks for asking.
But thanks for asking.
Oh, my poor child. Nice. Yes, because he says everybody always asks, why are you so tall? What's the answer to that? I don't know. My genetics. I'm so tall.
I just felt like it.
Yeah.
Why
I
not?
know, it just kept growing and growing and growing. But we did have the conversation, he wants rock star hair. He wants his hair to grow long.
Oh,
And now
Oh.
the Varinellis do not grow long hair that comes down. The Varinellis grow.
eventually it'll come down.
That's what he says.
Eventually.
Let me show you pictures of my nephew and my son when they eventually tried. Jack's hair, I think, reached about this high. My
that's so
nephew's
cool.
goes
She's gesturing. It's about a foot above her head.
Right. They have, big, high.
I'm
high
all
hair.
for it.
High, wide
I'm all
hair.
for it. Let's go, Joey.
Joey's hair will never grow long. He says that
It'll happen.
It'll happen.
the bassist in his band said that was his hair, and then it grew long. I'm like, no, he's different hair than you,
Because
kid.
he can put it in he can put it in a man bun till, it gets the
Let's do it.
appropriate
I think
length.
he
Let's do it.
probably could.
Yeah.
Could probably do that now. Every now and then I'm like, you want me to braid that hair? He's like, no, Mom. It grows forward. Mm-hmm. It's a mop. And it's textured and it's he can keep trying.
Yeah, do it.
And then he gets to the point where he gets frustrated because he can't see.
You got to get past that point.
Aaron knows.
Yes, I do.
In fact, the one
Well
what?
aware.
I was the picture. Who sent the picture of us playing at the Loudoun County Fair?
Must have been Kirsten because it wasn't me.
Yeah, it was Kirsten, the one that had Andrew in it. And we
When we all
looked,
had our sunglasses on.
we all looked miserable.
Oh, that.
I
yes.
don't. I have like
Yes.
absolutely no recollection of that day
At all? Really?
Where was that?
That
Down
was
here.
the county fair.
It was down here, wasn't it?
Oh, but
Celebrate
it
South
was
Riding.
here.
Celebrate South Riding on the stage.
Okay.
That was the day that
Was
Andrew got all crazy because we lost the keys.
And somebody tripped over the wire, maybe? I do. Okay.
We
I
all looked really pissed off,
vaguely
whatever.
Well, I'm sure one of my children
Well,
was like
it was-
sitting on the stage screaming at me.
Yeah. So,
Maybe.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
but the whole point is your ponytail was really long, Aaron.
I was looking at pictures the other day
yeah, I
and I
gotta
was like,
go
wow,
look.
my hair almost just go all the way down to my
Yeah,
butt.
I know. You had a long ponytail back
Let me see.
I had
Yes.
a lot more hair.
then. Well, we all had more hair.
Well, I didn't. I had less hair back then. I had short hair. All right, now I got to look. Hold on. Where's that picture?
Now I gotta look.
Okay, here's the picture.
Yeah, but I look like I'm pulling something out of my teeth.
Yeah,
and,
you look like you're working
chewing
on
on
something.
and everybody else looks pissed off.
Oh, God, yeah. I
There's
had
the sun.
sunglasses on.
Yeah, it was directly
never
in the
wear
sun.
sunglasses.
Well, I think what happened too is Andrew didn't come up on stage with us.
Well, that was really the root of what was going on is
Because he was looking for the keys to the van that he lost, and
Yes.
so we just went up without him. Andrew was our bassist at the time, by the way, and we just went on stage and started playing without him. And then, like halfway through a song, he jumped on stage, and like we all stopped.
Yeah, it
and
was
very unprofessional. So we were all a little ticked off that day.
it
Then
was-
someone took our picture.
Well, that's true, too. Where did that picture come from?
right. I don't know.
I don't know who it had to have been Kirsten because I wasn't me.
Well, I think she said something about how she was going through pictures, so it must have been
So maybe
Kevin
her
or
husband.
something like that.
Yeah, maybe her husband, because my husband wouldn't take pictures.
Well, and mine wouldn't have been there. So there you go.
So, anyway.
Good times. Good times.
Good times, friends.
I think we all need to go back and pull out all of our pictures from all of our different gigs. I have a bunch from when we had our reel.
Yeah.
Well, you gave us that book.
I did
still
give you
have
that
book.
You
Yeah, I
have
did
more
do that
pictures than
book.
the rest of us.
But that book was for Gretchen's going away, I think. So there's like a lot that happened after she left.
Oh, yeah.
Because she was in there. Kind of. I don't know.
I think that the book was made, yes, for Gretchen, and then there was a space a little bit after she left.
Okay.
But yeah,
I don't know. Because I think we have more. I think
I'm
there's
sure
more
we have
pictures
more.
to be found.
we
But I
need
did
to
give
find
you
that.
all
We
that
need to find the guy from the auto show because he took a lot of pictures.
See, I don't think that one I was not at, I don't think.
No, I think you were not there. Who played drums for us at that?
Sean, probably.
yeah, probably.
Oh,
Sean.
it probably was Sean. Yeah, you're right.
I know he played for you at the golf thing.
Yeah. Yeah, he played really fast.
Yeah.
That was
I love how we're highlighting all the worst.
yes.
The worst shows.
We've had a lot of shows.
But these are the worst ones.
Well, I wasn't at either of those two. So
Oh, there you go. So we can say it's only because Christine wasn't there.
That's right.
That's why they were so bad.
You needed me.
Yeah.
Oh, little Anne Marie right
Now,
there.
if Kirsten was here, she'd be singing that song.
You needed me.
You needed me. Yeah. But I don't know the words, sadly. Only she knows those words.
I do know the words, but we know I don't sing. So we'll leave it at that.
Very good. Well,
Anyway, probably time to wrap it up.
Yeah. Speaking of leaving it at that, it's time to put a pin in this one, kids. It's been exciting. It's been deep.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Next week, we're going to be playing again.
Yes.
Email
We'll be
us and
playing
make our
again?
dreams come true.
That's right. There's plenty of you out there that we could hear from.
Absolutely. And when we're ready, we'll share our music,
Our progress
with you all. But we're not quite there yet.
Yeah.
I think we sounded pretty good last week, though, considering. I was
Yes.
pleasantly surprised.
We made it through 100 days, 100 nights
Yeah.
pretty successfully. And we started to twiddle around on You Make My Dreams Come True.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens with that one. I'm not sure that one's going to come to fruition,
yeah.
but we'll give it a shot.
See, that one I don't mind because that one's fairly easy for me.
You said you looked at Devil Inside.
I sure did. And okay.
We don't have to do that. Again, I was not thinking about the drums.
I love that song.
Well, it's a great song.
But like,
it's very Tom.
It starts with a, and I'm like, oh my God. And Joey's trying to show me, and God bless him, he's counting it for me. And I'm like,
Okay.
but I did give him a couple of piano lessons, and that kid is picking the piano up like it's nothing.
That's good.
So
That's good.
Excellent.
And then I'm determined to do an original.
Yeah, no, I think we need to.
And I'm gonna go back and dream tonight.
Okay.
and
you're gonna
when
have
I
all
wake
the
up, I'm
lyrics?
gonna write it all down. I swear it was a really good.
Well, I'm
song.
sure it was, but you're never going to get that back. You literally
Well,
have
that
to.
one I won't, but maybe I'll get another one.
This is true.
Maybe I just dream songs.
This is
You gotta just gotta. It's gotta be like a.
Well, there's lucid dreaming, right? Like Jack does lucid dreaming. He says he can like control his dreams. I don't know. I don't know that I believe that, but like I'm gonna tell myself to dream a song, and then you're all gonna get a text at 3:00 in the morning when I wake up.
Let's go for it. Let's do it.
So
Just gotta go. You
Turn
just
your
gotta
phone
like. My lover lied. My babies cried. The music died.
yeah,
And here's what happened in the meantime. See, there's a song right there.
it is. It's a very
Put it
good
down.
song.
Write that down. I did that when I was lucid.
My lover lied. My children cried. Something died. The music died.
Something died in there. I could smell it.
Oh my
Okay,
goodness
on
gracious.
that happy note. Thank you all for joining us for the latest episode of the Set List of Life.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Good night.